Hey, Patricia Ellis, baby. Love you, boo. Yeah, we gonna get this popping. Oh, my lighting is all fucked up. Seven people in the building. Hey, Scorpio, baby. Hey, Faye. Love you guys. Hey, Angel. Love you, my baby. Angie. Hey, my love. 666 Black. Hey, sister. Compassionate. Hey, baby. I love you guys. Thank you for coming. I understood, my baby. I understood. Hey, Mitchell. Yes, you know you my baby and I love you. Thank you, Angie. Thank you so much. We have like 20 people in the building. All we need is a couple more, maybe 2, 3 more people. And then we'll start. Thank you, 666 Black. Thank you. Yeah, we got 20 people. We just need like 3 more people. And then I want everybody to put them ones. Alita, how you doing, my love? Love you. Thank you, Faye. Let them know. Put them thumbs up. Put them thumbs up. Sometimes I like for y'all to put the thumbs up after my work, or y'all can do it before, Quiet. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Angie. You the best, my love. You the best. Ooh, we got 24 people now. If y'all ready, put them ones up. Put them ones up. Yes, I love you too, my baby. So you guys know I was supposed to come back on my day off, right? But this Kendrick Johnson case is big, you guys. Like, it took me all the way till today. Thank y'all. Y'all ready? It took me all the way till today to get certain sessions and certain parts. Hey, Tina, love you, my boo. Yes. Yeah, because like I said, Kanika, that's my baby. Junior, that's my cousin, that's my baby. I'm gonna always stay on top of their case, anything new. The only thing I refuse is to go backwards into all the messed up audio and all the messed up videos that a lot of YouTubers put out there. Is not efficient anymore. So it's not official to put up old work of Kanika Jenkins. We just gotta wait for the new stuff, which I do. I don't like to keep you guys in circles. But today we're gonna talk about Kendrick Johnson again. And he needs a light because now for 2018, they've not only have been threatening his mother and his father. Now they're trying to charge the mother and the father for the son's murder. They want him to pay the parents to pay certain people, which to me is oblivious. It's so fucked up. But thank you, Quiet Storm. Yes, Lanice, I love you, babe. So, like, I wanted to start you guys off, like, from the beginning to the middle and to what's going on now, because I was doing it in, like, different sessions for y'all. Oh, wow. Yeah, and so, his parents, this case is almost like the Kanika Jenkins case. They have 1900 hours of footage missing from the Kendrick Johnson case, and 3,600 hours on Kanika Jenkins missing videos. So you can see they almost the same. But yeah, I have it already ready for you. I want to show you guys the first day that they found Kendrick Johnson and how they found him. And remember when they said that a lot of the cops that walked in didn't have on stuff on their feet. They did not take certain things into evidence. They just did a poor job. So I'm going to show you guys right now. Let me get my remote. I'm going to show y'all what's going on. So let me flip the camera. It's a little bit graphic. If you guys cannot stand certain things, graphic, you don't have to watch. This is an adult channel, so I expect everybody to act like adults. All right, I'm about to play it right now for you guys. It's really quiet right now. There's no audio right now. These are the coroners entering the building. I want you to see what a poor job they did. This is from the beginning of the case, you guys. Just like Kanika Jenkins, the day they found her. This is the day they found Kendrick. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. And after this, I gotta tell you something that's even worse. As you can see the guy's silhouette in the door, they are from the coroners. And they have to do the recording before they enter the death scene. So I want you guys to, like I said, if it's too graphic, don't watch. It's an adult channel, so. And there's no audio to this because they came in with their cameras to show us how they found Kendrick and what was around Kendrick when they found him. You get close up so y'all can see more close. This is so sad that this little boy had to suffer and stay in this school all night alone, dead, with his parents worrying about him. They showing the boys' room right across from the gym. They took no steps on putting things on their feet. They went through this and did not even take evidence, you guys. I'll let y'all see for yourself. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. The cameras that all went blank 19 minutes after he walked into the gym room. What a coincidence that all 4 cameras in that gym room stopped at the same time. They haven't got to his body yet, but his body's there. They showing everything that was around, how everything was left. Okay. Yep, Sharon, damn sure did. Those boys need to be in jail. Hey, Nikki, love you, my baby. Miss you. All right. You see the coroners. They looking closely at everything. Look at one of the sneakers, y'all. Peep one of the sneakers. Mind you, neither the sneakers weren't his. Sneakers were not his. There goes the ball. I love you more, my Nikki baby. Another camera they showing us. See the other camera? There's 4 cameras in this gym room, y'all. There should have not been no reason for them to miss the murder. There should have been no reason why all 4 of these cameras stopped working. Look, you guys, a cup, okay? A cup. Did they take it into evidence? No, a bottle of water. Look, the t-shirt with the blood on the thing, they took that into evidence, but not the water. Supposedly this section right here that we're watching is a blind spot to the camera. I don't believe that. I don't believe that whatsoever. Look at the sneakers. Look at the sneaker. If he was trying to get the sneaker, why is one sneaker here and why was the other sneaker underneath him? If he was reaching for it, it should not have been underneath his arm. They're going to show his body, y'all. Like I said, if y'all can't maintain that, please don't watch. I mean, it's not gruesome or anything. They're just showing his body. Look, the yellow folder he walked in there with. Look, look. Somebody else's work. Somebody else's book. That was not what Kendrick Johnson when he walked in. Okay. They showing that those doors were open at the time. Somebody could have came in through those side doors. And there goes our baby. There goes our baby. Look at all the stuff around. Pay very close attention, y'all. Someone is gonna move the mat so that you guys can see him on the other side of the mat. Those sneakers are not his sneakers at all. His parents said those sneakers do not belong to their son. So they don't know whose sneakers. Did they take those sneakers for DNA? No. They got the gurney out. This is Kendrick Johnson where he was found. Look, juice where they can find DNA. Skittles bag where they can find DNA. Bottles of everything where they can find DNA. They took none of this into evidence. None of that went into evidence. And they did not swipe the wall above this mat. Okay? They didn't swipe the wall. There was blood on it. They did a poor... Look how they found our baby. Look. Look how they found him. Look how they found him. Okay? This is fucked up. This is fucked up. Okay? This is not how we treat our children. This is not how we should let others treat our children. Okay? This boy was a beautiful young man that had a life thriving for him. He was a basketball player. He played football. He did all sports. And he got to end up like this with no fucking information? With no information. Okay, about his organs. When you guys hear how they took his organs, they took his tongue, okay, and his fucking windpipe. Look, evidence in the garbage. They did not take into evidence. This is what pisses me off. I'm sorry if I'm talking loud, but I am pissed. And now you telling me that in 2018, his parents are getting death threats? Who the fuck does this FBI agent and his kids think they are? Look, another sweatshirt. Did you guys see that in evidence? No. The only fucking sweatshirt they wanted to show was the gray one. The coroners did a poor job. Look at them. Look at them. They did all that for nothing. Okay?
And now, WJCL News, working for you.
New developments in the Kendrick Johnson death investigation. We have uncovered an email whose sender claims to know who killed Johnson. Good evening to you. I'm Jennifer Andrews. Kevin has the...
I'm going to go in the order that I said I was going to go in. I'm going to go in the order that I said I was going to go in because I don't want to leave anything unturned. Yes, his organs were supposed to be all wrapped back in his body and sent off. And guess what they did? They decided, okay, they decided that they wanted to do things their way, right?
His family and their attorneys held a press conference today in Valdosta. The parents of Kendrick Johnson believe he was
love you.
and
Check
that
this
it's
out,
being
y'all.
covered up. Police say Johnson's death was an accident and that he suffocated while reaching into a rolled-up wrestling mat to get a shoe. Sadly enough, the family says the videotapes they just got their hands on are of no help in determining what happened the night
Let me
Kendrick
tell
died.
y'all, let me
The
pause
footage is from
this.
3 dozen cameras in and around the gym at Lowndes High School where Johnson.
This video was supposed to show, they promised the family that they were going to show this video, okay? And that they were going to give them the evidence that they needed. This is what they told this family. I love you, Dee Dee. This is what they told this family, okay, y'all? They're going to give them some new camera footage for them to go through, right? So as they going through the footage, check the bullshit that they give the family to have to deal with. Check this out.
Kendrick Johnson picked up the surveillance video yesterday, and according to the attorney, there are hours and hours of tape, but they still don't answer the question, what happened to KJ? Good evening, I'm Rahman Johnson.
And I'm Abby Maurer. Johnson's family and their attorneys held a press conference today in Valdosta. The parents of Kendrick Johnson believe he was murdered and that it's being covered up. Police say Johnson's death was an accident and that he suffocated while reaching into a rolled-up wrestling mat to get a shoe. Sadly enough, the family says the videotapes they just got their hands on are of no help in determining what happened the night Kendrick died. The footage is from 3 dozen cameras in and around the gym at Lowndes High School where Johnson was found dead. Attorney Benjamin Crump and Johnson's father, Kenneth, say they just want justice.
We want the truth of what happened to our child. And should not be held responsible for the lies they tell him and for their corruption. Doesn't make any sense.
Much of the video that has been released is blurry and does not yet provide enough traceable information for answers.
Okay. Now let y'all see this.
Morning, an update on the investigation into the death of Kendrick Johnson. The family of the Valdosta teen found dead at Lowndes High School earlier this year has now filed a complaint against the funeral home that handled the funeral arrangements. The family says Harrington's Funeral Home in Valdosta mishandled
I love
Kendrick's
you too,
body.
my Sharon
During
baby.
a second autopsy ordered by the family, it was discovered
Hey
that
Pam, love you, mama.
organs
Yes,
were
it is
missing
sad, babe.
and his body stuffed with newspaper. The parents now want the funeral home, medical examiner, and anyone who handled their son's body to be investigated.
Fingernails go missing. His clothes go missing. All of his internal organs go missing. From the top of his head down to his pelvis are missing. It can't be all this a coincidence. It just doesn't make any sense.
Well, Johnson's parents and supporters plan to rally at the Georgia State Capitol today to mark the 11-month anniversary of his death. The teen's body was found rolled up in a wrestling mat inside the high school gym last January.
Look at these two son of a bitch motherfucking bastards.
School surveillance video captures Kendrick Johnson at lunch for what would have been his last meal on the day of his disappearance.
Wow.
Less than 24 hours later, his lifeless body would be found in a rolled-up gym mat, leaving
Yes,
lots
they are,
of
Tina.
unanswered questions. And while more than 100 students cooperated with investigators, only 2, according to the case file, refused to talk to police. The 2 were former Lowndes High School wrestler and now 18-year-old Brandon Bell and his younger brother, a classmate of KJ's. According to a 500-plus page case file, their father is FBI agent Rick Bell, who referred investigators to his son's attorney, and he advised them not to talk to police. Those interviews may have been relevant as students told investigators Johnson and the younger Bell, both varsity football players, had a fight on a school bus on the way to a game the year before, suggesting a simmering feud. Still, police reached out to Agent Bell a second time about talking to his sons. His attorney stated after consulting with the father of Brandon Bell and his brother, He had advised them not to make a statement, and therefore the pair would not be meeting with
These
investigators.
boys are guilty.
Meanwhile,
These
a
boys
closer
need
look
to
at the
be in
attendance
jail.
records of the
Their
younger
father
Belford
needs to
on the
be
day
in
of
jail.
KJ's disappearance
Their father's
shows he was not tardy
FBI.
or absent.
The whole
As for the
agency
older
needs to
brother,
be.
Brandon Bell, team records show that he and
What you
other
call
wrestling
it?
team members were
They should
excused
all be charged
from
for
third
hiding
and
the
fourth
death
block
of these
classes
of this
in order
murder.
to attend a wrestling tournament 2 hours away in Macon, Georgia. While it's unclear when exactly the team left campus, the court-ordered
After
release
he
of
killed
surveillance video
Kendrick.
shows Brandon numerous times the day KJ went missing. Here, footage shows that after at least 2 class periods have elapsed, Bell is crisscrossing the hallway in front of the old gym.
Crisscrossing. Why did he go? Why did he keep going back? What? To make sure that the body was there and the body
As far as the
wasn't
video here
moving?
of KJ at lunch, we have confirmed that at least one wrestling team member who was going to that tournament is in the lunch line just ahead of KJ.
Okay. Now I got something else for you. Wait 1 minute.
It's the only video shot inside the Lowndes High School gym the day
Hey,
17-year-old
Lisa,
Kendrick
baby.
Johnson was found dead. And with his parents'
Wait,
approval,
because I
we're
got
showing it
something
for the
else for
first
y'all.
time. Lowndes
Wait
County,
1
Georgia
minute.
investigators say Kendrick's death was a tragic accident. That he climbed onto these rolled gym mats to reach for this shoe at the center of one mat, slipped, got stuck upside down, and died.
Bullshit.
County officials say the blood in this photo spilled after.
We saw that with the blood. Now, let me show y'all something different.
And I would like to show that photo
Let me
to
turn
our
it around.
viewers with your permission. I know that it is graphic, but you have shown it before. And Mr. Johnson, you mentioned that you knew from the very beginning.
This is the autopsy release accident. This is everything that those coroner people that walked in there, that did the poor job, that looked at his organs as a jackpot. This was their autopsy, y'all. Okay? Like I said, I want to do everything in order. You see, images may
Mr. and
be
Mrs. Johnson,
disturbing.
you've been showing a photo of your son's face showing these injuries. And I would like to show that photo to our viewers with your permission. I know that it is graphic, but you have shown it before. And Mr. Johnson, you mentioned
guys, it's
that you knew
graphic.
from the very
If you
beginning
cannot
that something
handle
was wrong
anything,
because of that
please
photo
don't watch.
that,
I
you
do
saw.
not need to
Would it
get
be okay
flagged.
for you to show that photo to our viewers?
Like I said, this is an adult channel, not for
Okay,
children.
so our viewers, please be warned that this is a very graphic photo. But
Thank
important
you.
in this case. Now it's clear, I think, for anyone seeing this very graphic photo, that this cannot possibly have resulted from someone just falling into a mat.
No, they
and
beat
so I
him.
think that begs the question then, what really happened here and why the stonewalling? And Ben Crump, you and I know each other now pretty well after the Trayvon Martin case, and you are, I think at this point, our country's preeminent civil rights lawyer. Is this a civil rights case? Is that why you are involved here? Has race played a factor here?
Well, I think it's a civil rights case, but not in the traditional way when we think of civil rights based on race, even though that may be a factor. Sonny, I think Kendrick Johnson's civil rights were violated because, like every American, he had the right to due process to get the full prosecution of the law, the proper investigation into his tragic death. These parents sent their child to school with a book bag, and he was returned to them the next day in a body bag. And the sheriff offers the explanation that he climbed in a wrestling mat and got stuck and stopped breathing. It defies all logic, laws of physics, and common sense.
Look
They
how
have a right to
beautiful
know what
this little
happened to
kid
their
was
child.
always with his
It's every
parents,
parent's
bro.
worst nightmare who
He
send
wasn't
their
even a
children
bad
off to school every
fucking
day thinking
kid,
they will
man.
return. And at least
Over
if
a
they don't
piece
return,
of fucking
that
pussy,
the
man.
government officials will tell them
Over
what
a
happened
piece
to their
of
child.
pussy.
Their child was murdered,
Motherfuckers.
and it is being covered up for some reason that the Johnsons or nobody understands.
Tonight, Victor Blackwell has exclusive information, some disturbing new evidence, photos and videos that only raise more questions. And we do want to warn you, some of the video you're about to see is graphic, difficult to watch. Here's Victor's report.
It's the only video shot inside the Lowndes High School gym the day 17-year-old Kendrick Johnson was found dead.
We saw this.
And with his parents' approval, we're showing it for the first time. Lowndes County, Georgia investigators say Kendrick's death was a tragic accident, that he climbed onto these rolled gym mats to reach for this shoe at the center of one mat, slipped, got stuck.
They fucking liars. They lie so fucking much. I got something else for y'all. Give me a minute.
Dead body out here.
Okay, where at, sir?
Lowndes High School in the old gym.
Let me start it from the beginning. Oh, here we go. Starting right from the beginning. This shit made me cry today. You know that? This made me cry.
This is Maurice Barnes with Rolling Out Magazine, live at the Georgia State Capitol in reference to the Kendrick Johnson murder investigation. Recent developments have seen Kendrick Johnson's classmates and their parents subpoenaed because of their social media activity. Starting at 7:15 in the morning, before even authorities were notified, Kendrick Johnson's classmates knew that there was a body in the gym. Authorities weren't notified until 10 a.m. that there was a problem at the school. However, they were told it was a cardiac episode, not that there was a dead body. Coroner did not arrive until noon, and even then he said the crime scene was compromised. Today's press conference talked in more detail about what the family is expecting, about the grand jury investigation, and about the subpoena. Again, this is Maurice Barnes, live at the Georgia State Capitol.
The federal government is now investigating the Middle District of Georgia, which is the reason for the location of the rally on April 4th. But this investigation is being headed by Michael Moore, U.S. Attorney out of the Middle District of Georgia. We like to believe that it is not a coincidence, as this rally has been planning for 2 months now, that the activities of last Thursday are related to this upcoming rally. All right. The activities that I speak about are the subpoenas that were issued for Kendrick Johnson's classmates and some of their parents. These subpoenas were issued for grand jury testimony. Now, we're not ready to invite Mr. Moore over for tea and crumpets made with truffles yet. But we are happy to see the activity in the case. Let's be honest, there's still a lot of work to do. We aren't satisfied with grand jury testimony. I know this family's spirit. They have been fighting every single day except for Sundays since they found out of this tragedy. They want nothing more and nothing less than those to be held accountable who caused the death of their son and are involved in what we believe to be
a cover-up. That's right.
Hello, this is Maurice Barnes with Rolling Out Magazine, and we're here with the parents of Kendrick Johnson and also with Marcus Coleman. And we're going to talk a little bit about the rally that's coming up on April 4th. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're doing on April 4th?
Well, April 4th will be a rally, a Justice for Kendrick Johnson rally, but it's also a commemorative rally for the assassination of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. And we chose that date because it's no secret that Dr. King's legacy is one of fairness, justice, and equality. And we want to send that very message to the United States justice system as they are wrapping up their investigation for Kendrick Johnson.
And Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, is there anything you want to say to other parents who may be going through something similar, or even to give hope to parents, especially with the devaluation of Black life these days?
Just don't accept anything. If you have to fight for justice, stand up and fight.
That's right.
Kendrick Johnson's parents, along with the state president of the NAACP, as well as the president of the National Action Network, are gathered here in Georgia today to discuss the developments in this case. This is Maurice Barnes with Rolling Out.
They even have a number, y'all. Any information, y'all can call this number. Okay, I got something else for y'all. Let me tell you something. The shit that they doing with our kids, either we put an end to this by stopping the corruption, by manning up to the higher power. Because this is the problem. It's higher powers involved in this. FBI's, anything that has to do with these agencies are higher powers. This is something that is going to take years to be solved, just like the Kanika Jenkins case, because there are higher powers and people are scared to end up dead. People are scared to end up missing. People are scared that their family, their kids is next. People are scared to speak. People let these murders go down and they don't want to say anything because they scared. Okay? If you wasn't fearful in this world, if there was so much people unfearless of all these corruption and all this corrupt shit, trust me, it'll come to a fucking end. Okay? But as long as we keep playing with them, they're going to keep playing with our kids. I'm coming back with another video right now. Give me 1 minute.
In Lowndes County, Georgia, told the Johnsons and their attorneys that Kendrick climbed into a gym mat reaching for this.
Give me 1 minute, y'all.
Death was an accident.
They know their child did not climb into a wrestling mat, get stuck, and die. Where's that video?
The sheriff's office says that moment was not recorded. The Johnsons also questioned moments in the surveillance video like this one.
Damn, they showing this one again.
In the gym, and then another image appears showing other students. It jumps from one moment to another. The Johnsons' attorney said,
"This is the father."
We're here today to bring you up about Kendrick Johnson. On January 10, 2013, Kendrick Johnson was brought here to the Valdosta Crime Lab. There's 4 people who had possession of Kendrick's body. They brought his body here to the crime lab at first, from the schoolhouse to here to the crime lab.
He said 3 or 4 people.
Orange Transport Service had Kendrick's body next. From Orange Transport Service, he went to DBI Crime Lab, Macon, Georgia, or Dry Branch, Georgia. All that's Macon, Georgia. From there, he went from there to Harrington Funeral Home. So there's like 4 people who had possession of Kendrick's body. So we want to know what exactly happened to Kendrick Johnson's order. We have some pictures here that we want to show you today that Kendrick's body showed different signs of different things. All right. The picture here we want to show you first is that right here, that Kendrick Johnson, see the coloration of his body? We want to show you that. And there's the Kendrick's body was more proper.
This is the crime lab that took him, y'all.
Take all these different changes. We have another picture we want to show you today. Turned upside down, he was found it within 19 hours. 19 hours, Kendrick turned like that. He's fried, crispy.
Look at him.
On Sunday here, me and my wife, we came here to this crime lab. Sheriff Bryan, at first we had a meeting with Sheriff Bryan. Sheriff Bryan told us that Kendrick Johnson went down in the mat, feet first, and he bent over to retrieve his shoe and got stuck. These are the lies they started out with at first. And we didn't fall for those lies, so they changed up on their story. You had Scribe Jones. Scribe Jones, he tried to interact with what Prime said and tried to convince me and my wife that he told me, Mr. Johnson, when your body dies, your body relaxes and your body falls forward. Well, we wasn't going for that lie. So that's how the story came about. He went down head first. So that's how that story changed, because we didn't fall for that lie. We was here on that Sunday, right here in this crime lab, the Valdosta crime lab. We was here, and they want me
Love
to
you,
believe
Dre
that
Money.
I didn't see what I seen. They want me to believe that this cooler right here in this crime lab was not on warm. You heard it from me. I seen it with my eyes. It was me, Rod Jones, James Thornton, and Willingham. We was inside this building. I seen what I seen, and they know I seen what I seen. If Kenneth was stored properly, why was this cooler warm? And we have another picture we want to show you today. We have more. We're gonna do this again, but we have more pictures. We're gonna show them all to you at one time. That Kendrick's body showed his body looked like it went in different stages. If he was stored properly, it ain't no way his body should have done that. And this picture here, I want you to pay close attention to this picture, to the next picture I'm gonna show you. They say Kendrick was turned upside down. He bled from his mouth, his ears, and his nose. Now you look at this picture real careful. You see this picture here? If he bled from his mouth, his ears, and his nose,
where's the blood?
Right here, right behind that sign. Why is a streak of blood running across his shoulder? That shouldn't happen. And it's terrible that my son, all of my son's organs went missing. This town, Valdosta, Georgia, they haven't done anything to try and find out what exactly happened to his organs. Kendrick's brain went missing, his tongue went missing, his windpipe went missing.
I told you.
Every internal organ inside his body went missing. This town hasn't done anything to find out exactly what happened to Kendrick's organs. Why is it that? Why is it that this town hasn't done anything? Instead of they made excuses, they want to come at me and my wife because we will fight for the truth of what happened to my son. We will continue to fight them no matter what they try, no matter what they do. We will stand, and we will stand firmly against the wrongdoing of this town. This is supposed to be a professional building for the people, and it's not, because it was wrongdoing inside of this building. And I'm not going by hearsay. I'm going by what I seen with my eyes.
That's right.
And for these devils to try and convince us otherwise, it will not happen. We will fight you no matter what it takes. It is a cold dead here before we stop.
That's right, motherfucking shit. They need more parents out here to stick up for their fucking kids like this.
We do want to warn you, some of the video you're about to see is graphic.
It makes no sense how they did this little boy. Y'all saw his face? So, this is my theory. That fucking there was a thing that they had to lift weights. These brothers worked as football players and they worked as wrestlers. Okay? The blow to the neck or to the face with one of these things to lift weight, that's what killed him. That blow was serious. Did y'all see that little boy's face? Like his father said, there's no way in 20 hours my son is going to look like that. Okay? So evidently this man knows what he's talking about. He's not going to give up. He's not going to give in. And guess what? They can keep on with their lies. But like I said, it's going to be one officer. It's going to take one to blow him up. and say, you know what, I'm not going to keep hiding this shit. I'm blowing it all up. If I fucking go missing, I go fucking missing. But I know that I'm going to sleep better at night knowing that this family knows what happened to their son. You know, but since everybody's in on everything and there's money involved and there's this and that, people are going to stay quiet. Of course, what's so sad about it is that it is completely looks like foul play. Completely. The whole thing. And they still making it like it's an accident, like we retarded. The parents are retarded. Nobody's stupid. That's why his father said, there should be no reason why my son's organs are missing. How they take his motherfucking brain, how they took his tongue, and they took his windpipe, and they took every organ all the way down to the waist. Why would they do this to this kid when they know that these organs would have showed what really happened to the boy? But instead they wanted to sell the organs, because there's another video that I have that says his organs were sold to the black market. Okay? Which, of course, we all knew that. They did it with Kanika. Okay, this is just another Kanika Jenkins case. And it's sad. And y'all know when I start doing cases, I go in. So at the end of the day, I'm going to keep this little boy light. I'm going to keep him a light. Because it's fucked up. I'm going to keep all three of my babies in the light. All three of them. Kanika, Kendrick, and Junior. They all staying in the light. You know why? Because shit like this shouldn't be happening to our fucking kids. Period, point blank. And I don't care if it takes one YouTuber or two YouTubers to try to make a fucking point that I'm not giving in and I'm not playing with them. All this bullshit that they saying, they lucky I'm not a lawyer. Because these motherfuckers would have been shitting on themselves. Fuck me going missing. They would have been all shitting on themselves. This is ridiculous. It's sad, y'all. But y'all know I had to come back. You know, I didn't come back when I said, because when I looked at how much work, how many sessions, different things that I had to do to prepare for you guys to understand from the beginning to the middle of what's going on with this case, I had to take my time. You know, I couldn't just throw it out there at y'all in a circle. So, I love y'all so much. Like I say, always like, subscribe. Y'all know, like I said, anything new with Kanika, I will be telling y'all about. Right now, what they saying about Kanika Jenkins is Miss Teresa, they're trying to play her, and they try not to give her that money. But she's going to fight for it. That's the only thing I've heard another update of. Okay, so I love you guys. Like and subscribe. And today's Friday, so y'all know I'm going to see y'all Sunday. Because I need to show y'all the rally of Martin Luther King's speech. And this speech is for all our black children. Kanika Jenkins, Kendrick Johnson, and whatever other kids that have went missing and their organs taken. Everything needs to be brought to the light, y'all. Like I said, love you guys. Like and subscribe. I love all of y'all, and I'm happy y'all came to view my videos. Like I said, I'm going to keep all three cases open with y'all. And I'm just going to keep it as real as I can. And I love y'all. And y'all my everythings. And I thank y'all. Okay? Mwah. Like and subscribe.